Good evening, everyone. I'm coming to you live this evening to bring you some old footage and to bring some stuff to people's attention. So it's about time we gain some understanding and look inside ourselves and see what it is that we missed. So this is brought to you by one of our old friends who put this together, and I'm just streaming it for them. So here goes. I'm going to try and bring this up.
But it goes deeper, and I want to be very clear as I'm getting these new names involved with this investigation. I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm not saying they do anything wrong. All I'm doing as an independent journalist and investigator is connecting dots and asking questions. So I just want to go on record that I'm not accusing any of these people of wrongdoing. This does involve Russia, and the narrative has been all on Russia. Breaking the details now on the growing scandal surrounding the Clinton campaign. We are now learning of a potential quid pro quo between Russia and the State Department, with Hillary Clinton at the center of it all. Follow this here. It gets complicated. Exhibit A from Mrs. Clinton, Urainum. You know, the stuff we use for nuclear energy and bombs? You might imagine it's a hot commodity. And guess what? It's fair method. We do. Dozens of armed federal officers are preparing for a showdown with the Nevada cattle rancher, regarded by some of the captain. Down to that mysterious death in Miami, a federal prosecutor's body found on Hollywood Beach, raising a lot of questions.
After a battle, Woods and friendly Libyan fighters regained control of the consulate and started searching for Ambassador Stevens and Sean Smith.
After a new report suggests that she may have helped advance Russian espionage.
Officers and agents from several federal agencies have surrounded a 600,000-acre section of public land and are preparing to move against rancher Cliven Bundy.
Another man connected to the DNC is found dead less than a month after the murder of DNC staffer Seth Rich.
This summer called Jade Helm 15. Well, the military said it's just training soldiers for the realities of war.
Earlier this year, an IT staffer who worked for former DNC chairperson Debbie Wasserman Schultz became the subject of an investigation.
Yeah. In one of the first instances,
Russians' cattle have been grazing illegally, they say, for the past 20 years. George Knapp, the I-team, visited the Bundy Ranch this week and has that story.
This is the freedom what we have in America right here. We're going to be have our freedom inside of that fence.
Bunkerville rancher Cliven Bundy thinks the federal government has gone too far in preparing to round up his cattle. Example, this is one of 2 designated spots where the public will be allowed to protest the roundup. A sign inside the fence shows how some people feel about a First Amendment zone. And during our tour with Bundy, a passerby stopped to offer encouragement.
One of your neighbors, I get to look at that every day now. Hang in there. Okay, thank you.
Miles away, just off the interstate, another fenced area is where media are allowed. Armed agents in trucks form a wall to prevent anyone from approaching what resembles a military staging area, the heart of the Bundy Roundup operation. More rangers sit at every road leading into the 600,000-acre Gold Butte area to prevent the general public from coming in.
With all of these rangers and all this force that's out here, they're only after one man right now. Who do you think they're after? They're after Cliven Bundy. Whether they want to impersonate me or whether they want me to shoot me in the back, they're after me. But that's not all that's at stake here. Your liberty and freedoms are at stake.
Bundy's had a long time to sharpen his message. The fight has been building since 1993, when BLM changed grazing rules for Gold Butte to protect the endangered desert tortoise. Bundy refused to go along and stopped paying his fees altogether. Since then, the BLM and federal courts have ordered him to stop letting his cattle roam through Gold Butte, and he's ignored the orders because he doesn't recognize federal authority over the land.
All those DNC email, right? Well, now there's a story up on foxnews.com. Remember that DNC staff member by the name of Seth Rich, who there he is right there.
Well, the unsolved murder of Seth Rich has gone viral, and this is a story that is not dying, but continues to grow legs, despite what the liberal mainstream media and the Democrat Party would like to see with this story, and that is the complete squashing of any coverage of this.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here, guys. Hold on just a moment.
Basically, my investigation into this over the course of the last 5 days, basically, I look like a mad scientist on a board with a bunch of pictures and stories and a bunch of lines being drawn in between. So I'm not going to try to inundate all of that into the coverage here tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to point out facts, and I'm going to point out the missing links in this investigation that need to be put out there immediately. Otherwise, this story is going to continue to get bigger, and the mystery that is the unsolved murder of Seth Rich is going to continue to get more legs. And it has been mostly, from my experience, up to us independent investigators to get these answers, because we're not getting anything from the DC police.
Just a moment here, and I'm going to try and fix this.
And nothing from the hospital or the people that treated Seth Rich, all of which is not normal. You would think with a story of so much coverage and so much importance that they would want to squash any rumors or any false narratives about it by putting this information out there, but they're not doing it. So let me just give you a summary of the facts that I have right now and the questions that need to be answered, at least in my mind. I'm not going to get to everything because some things cannot be verified, and I don't want to report on them yet, but we can verify some things, which leaves a lot of questions. But let's start at the beginning. Let's start with the whole beginning of this and what might actually be going on. What is the motive? Well, folks,
the bottom line here is it comes down to tens of millions of dollars donated to the Clinton
See if this is going to work
and
here.
millions of dollars in speaking fees to former President Bill Clinton from foreign governments and businesses that had business or policy issues that would somehow end up in front of Secretary of State Clinton.
Thanks to a deal approved in part by Mrs. Clinton's State Department, we no longer control at least 1/5 of our capacity, perhaps more. Instead, the Russians do.
No video.
That's uranium inside
Okay,
the United States. And its
let's
new
see. I don't know
Russian company called
why
Urainum
it's not
that's owned by
sharing.
Russia's nuclear agency.
Michael, this is looking like the Clinton
See if it's going to do it
designs of becoming the most corrupt family in American history. I will embrace that notion, Lou. However, when I picked up the paper this morning, I was absolutely astonished, and it wasn't in the Washington Times or some, arguably right-wing paper. The New York Times broke the story. Apparently, it arose out of a Hoover Institution report, but it was devastating. And then we find out, because the Canadian government requires reporting, we find out the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, when she was Secretary of State, from 2009 to 2012, over that period of time, the Russian takeover of a company, Urainum One, that based in Toronto, that has control of 1/5 of the United States uranium deposits. She signed off on, CFIT signed off on.
Really trying here, guys. Sorry about that.
Over a strategically critical operation.
I'm watching my video to see if it's going to work.
Now, this is a lawsuit that is mainly being served by Bernie Sanders supporters represented in 45 different states.
I'm not sure why it's not
Bernie Sanders
working.
supporters who, well, I guess they read the WikiLeaks
I
or
just
saw
don't
the super
get it.
delegates or the way the Democrats ran the campaign. Well, they wanted Bernie to get in, but they never saw that he got a fair shot. See, the Democrats, they rigged the election for Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders either unknowingly screwed himself by running as a Democrat, or perhaps was playing into the Democrat plan to put Hillary up there to begin with. But that's neither here nor there. So Bernie Sanders supporters who gave a lot of money to the DNC, a lot of people gave a lot of money to
I've always
the
had a
DNC
problem with
because
screen
they hoped
sharing.
that Bernie Sanders would get elected. And even though he was clearly more popular than Hillary Clinton during the rallies and a lot of these primaries, well, Hillary Clinton still came out on top because she had the superdelegates. But there was some foul play involved. And this came out via the WikiLeaks with leaked questions to media collusion, again, the superdelegates, and more so
I'm going to try
than what we
something
even
else
know
here.
was probably going on. And this is where Seth Rich comes into play. You see, Seth Rich was not just a regular Democrat staffer. He was with the IT department, especially when it came to logging voter rolls and voter outreach. So Seth Rich not just had the IT skills and the technical skills to kind of amass a great knowledge of what the Democrat voter base was thinking and wanting.
Against both the committee and former DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz for allegedly committing acts of fraud after leaked emails revealed the DNC showed favoritism towards Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders. After serving the papers, Lucas told an independent filmmaker who captured the whole thing on video that although Schultz refused to meet with him, democracy against both the committee and former DNC chairwoman.
The head honchos, which I kind of.
Well, we have sound at least.
But we did make contact with somebody from the Democratic National Committee's office, and they've been democracy has prevailed today.
But in a bizarre twist of events, on August 2nd, less than 1 month after serving the subpoena, Lucas was reported dead.
I don't know what's going on here, guys. I'm still trying to work it out. Oh, crap.
According to police records, Lucas's girlfriend found him lying on the floor unresponsive when she returned home that evening and immediately called 911.
All right, we got some breaking news now. Let's go back to William Martinez in Bunkerville, Nevada, with developments in that standoff between a rancher and the federal government. William, what can you tell us?
Uma, we have just received word from the director of the Federal Bureau of Land Management that this operation is over. The operation to seize the cattle and enforce a court order against rancher Cliven Bundy is over.
Let's see if this works.
Pulling out, and I am quoting, based on information on the ground, we have made the decision to conclude this operation out of concern for the safety of the employees and the public. That means it's over, and they'll be pulling out over the next day or two. Back to you.
So the tensions can be diffused quickly. Thank you very much, William, for that update.
And a large-scale military exercise held by the U.S. Army called Jade Helm 15 is launching today. It will involve thousands of military men across 7 states. Some trainings even involve the special ops blending in with civilians. And as Alexei Orshevsky reports, lack of information on such operations has caused a bit of paranoia among local residents.
It was very different at the Bundy Ranch because they had the support of the entire community. They were very media savvy about the way they were going
The community had been screwed over. 34 of the 35 families since the 1870s had been run out. They were shooting people on bicycles in the back. People were fed up.
There was actually more than 50 ranchers that had been run out of there, Alex. And Clive Bundy was the last rancher there. And, of course, very similar situation here, from what I understand. The Hammonds were about the last ranchers that were here. The BLM wants their land, and it's kind of checkerboarded with some other area that the BLM asserts control over. So I understand that commonality there, and we need to get back to those issues. This has become a side issue. It's become a distraction.
Fox News obtaining new video of the mess left behind after the standoff between federal agents and protesters at the Bundy Cattle Ranch in Nevada. William Lajeunesse is just back from the ranch. William?
Well, the root of the dispute, of course, is the desert tortoise. A federal court gave the BLM authority to seize and impound Bundy's cattle to protect the tortoise. But the order did not say the agency could,
I'm going to see if this works,
as this video shows, destroy his water tanks, water lines, and fences. Bundy also blames the BLM for allegedly killing 2 prize bulls.
If you notice, I'm inside this pen where that bull was shot. And if you look along the inside of this pen, there's nothing where this pen has been bent. If you look on the ground, the post is still in the same spot. It hasn't even moved. It's not like the bull was smashing this pen and trying to attack the people or anything. The pen is sitting here. It hasn't moved. No damage whatsoever. Where was the danger in that bull?
BLM wranglers allegedly shot the bulls because they were dangerous and could gore their horses. Bundy's friends say that the white bull was shot 5 times.
Nowhere in the court order that I saw does it say that they can destroy infrastructure, destroy corrals, tanks, desert environment, shoot cattle.
Now, the BLM said this afternoon, these are federal lands and they don't need permission to destroy illegal fences, water lines, etc. This does involve Russia.
Well, guys, it looks like I'm just going to have to go over some stuff and see what I can do about fixing the system. And I'll come back later with this. Sorry, and I'll catch you in a little while though. Might be tomorrow. I have to figure out what the problem is with this screen sharing. But anyway, have a great night, and we're gonna try and work out the bugs here. Maybe I'll bring somebody else in to screen share, and they can do it. But when they killed my system last time, I haven't been able to screen share since. So I'll see you on the flip side. Yeah.